Hi, I'm Toby Keegan, your race director for the Qatar Airways IRONMAN 70.3 Sunshine Coast, and this is your athlete briefing. Before we get underway, the Qatar Airways IRONMAN 70.3 Sunshine Coast event respectfully acknowledges that this event is held on the traditional lands of the Kabi Kabi people, and we'd like to pay our respects to elders both past, present and emerging. So the team for this event, as I touched on before, my name's Toby, I'll be the race director. We have John McGregor Skinner as our race referee, Michael Wise as our technical delegate, and Sue Boyd as our chief race official. So within this athlete briefing, we've broken it down into four main areas. So your athlete schedule, athlete items, course reviews, and our post-race schedule. So just quickly guys, all this information and more can be found in your athlete information guide. This is your source of truth for this weekend's race. If you haven't already, please jump on the website, head over to the athlete tab and make sure you download and read through the athlete information guide prior to arriving here in Mooloolaba. So our event schedule, so Friday and Saturday, from 3 o'clock on Friday, we have our check-in, info, expo and merch all open at the new Northern Parklands. That'll be open till 7 p.m. On Saturday, that'll reopen at 10 a.m. through till 4 p.m. for both our check-in, info, expo and merch. At the same time at 10 a.m. we will have our compulsory overnight bike racking start, and that'll be located up at Transition in Park and Parade. We also have two transition tours happening, one at 11:30 and another one at 1:30. So getting to Sunday race day, transition will be open from 4:45 through to 5:40 in the morning. Our age group rolling start will happen at we'll start at 6:05 a.m. Our info, expo and merch will be open from 9. Upon completing the race, transition and bike collection will be open from 11:45 through to 3 p.m. So within your athlete kit, you will receive the following items: a wristband, tattoo numbers, race bib number, bike seat post number, as well as helmet stickers. As well, you will also receive a bike bag sticker, a bike pump sticker, a swim cap, and a street gear bag. So transition, that will again be located up at Park and Parade. Timing chips. Timing chips will be distributed at the bike check-in up at Transition. Please ensure on race day that it is securely fastened and that it is worn on your left ankle. Please note, if you do not have your timing chip on you on race day, we can't validate that you've completed the course, therefore you will not receive a race time. So bike mechanics, we will have Cycle Zone assisting us with bike mechanics at this event. We will have them available at Expo on Friday and Saturday, in Transition on Saturday and Sunday morning, and then we will have 3 roaming bike mechanics out on course. My tip for you guys is plan to try and be as self-sufficient as possible. We only have three mechanics and over 2,000 athletes, so if you can fix your any mechanicals yourself, you're obviously going to get back on the bike and underway a lot quicker. So race morning, please ensure that you've got your helmet sticker on your helmet's on your head, securely fastened prior to entering transition. You've also applied your race number tattoo, you're wearing your wristband, you've got your timing chip around your left ankle, and you've placed your bike pump sticker and your street gear bag sticker on your bag and pump, ready to go for race day. So the current water temperature is 20.4 degrees, which means it is currently a wetsuit legal race. We don't foresee any sort of dramatic change in the water temperature, so it's highly likely that we'll continue to be a wetsuit legal race. The official wetsuit decision will be announced race morning, but TA will take a water temperature reading on Saturday as well. So relay, please remember that all 3 members must be present at check-in. Your timing chip is your relay baton. So please make sure that the swimmer hands it over to the cyclist hands it over to the runner. Your bib number only needs to be worn by the person doing the run leg. And then finally, all members are welcome to run down the finish chute. We will have a team's meeting point at the top of the finish chute where you can gather, and then once your runner comes past, you can join them and head down the finish chute together. So getting onto the course, two things to remember. We are under Ironman rules for this event, and it is the responsibility of the athlete to know and to follow the course. So our courses are unchanged from last year. The swim is a 1 lap, 1.9 kilometre swim. It is a rolling start from the beach up at the Spit Mooloolaba. So transition, again, same location up at Park and Parade. Once you exit the swim, you will enter from the bottom of transition through the swim entry. You'll make your way through transition, collect your bike. Please ensure that you've crossed the mount line prior to mounting your bike. The bike course, it is 2 laps out and back along the Sunshine Motorway. We do have 4 opportunities for aid stations. These are approximately 15 kilometres apart, and we do have 2 penalty boxes, one at the far turn at Coolum and one at the other one at the motorway off ramp at Mooloolaba. So if you'd like to, please feel free to pause this at a moment and take a screenshot of the aid stations. These are the distance markers between the aid stations. Please note that the aid stations setup is as follows: water, electrolyte, food, electrolyte and water. Again, this is a non-drafting race, so please make sure that you're familiar with those rules of drafting, blocking and passing. We will be using the 3-card coloured system of a 30-second penalty for yellow, 5-minute penalty for blue, and red is a instant disqualification. So that is our transition. So once you've dismounted the bike, you'll head through transition and make your way out the swim entry chute and onto the run. So the run course, it's 2 laps up over Alex Hill and then over to Cotton Tree before returning and making your way back into the finish chute at Beach Terrace. So we have 4 aid stations out on course, and it's about approximately 2 kilometres between aid stations. We do have Red Bull out on course. It will only be available at aid station 4. And again, those are the kilometre markers for the aid station passes. The product setup for the aid stations are as follows: water, electrolyte and cola, water, electrolyte and cola, then water again. So, as I touched on just before, our finish line is again down at Beach Terrace. You'll make your way down across the finish line, receive your towel and medal, and then make your way through to recovery. Note that your street gear bags will be available for collection from the street gear drop-off point at Park and Parade. Just a couple of notes there. Once you cross the finish line, you'll be presented your towel and medal, most importantly, and also make sure to take off your timing chip prior to exiting recovery. Please note that family members, including children, are not permitted in the finishing chute. This will result in a disqualification. So importantly, our swim cutoff times, please refer to the AIG for the detailed list of cutoff times. These cutoff times are based on race time, not on time of day. So these are based on your individual athlete start times. So that start time is when you physically cross the start line. So you have 1 hour for the swim, 5 hours for the swim and bike, and 8 hours in total for the swim, bike and run. So we do have plenty of medical out on course and also stationed at the finish line. Our volunteers, we have over 600 volunteers at our event this weekend. They'll be all wearing their red volunteer shirts, so please make sure if you get an opportunity to thank those volunteers, because without volunteers, we don't have an opportunity to put on this race. As we touched on previously, our award ceremonies will be located at the Surf Club Mooloolaba. That'll start at 3 p.m. And at 3:30 we'll head into our roll down ceremony for the Ironman World Championships. For those that are wondering, this is the first roll down opportunity for the 2023 Ironman 70.3 World Championships being held in Finland. We have 30 spots available for our athletes at this event. Well guys, hopefully that's been informative for you. I'd just like to wish you guys all the best in your last minute preparations for this weekend. And I hope to see you guys, if not out on the course, but at the finish line. All the best.